For years, Linda started every morning the same way, one quiet cup of coffee before sunrise. But lately, that same cup doesn't feel the same. Her stomach burns, her energy crashes by noon, and her doctor says her cholesterol is climbing. She thought giving up coffee was her only option until she learned there's a smarter way. Here's the truth. After 60, coffee can still be one of the most powerful health tools you have, if you choose the right kind. The wrong coffee can drain your strength, but the right one can protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and help you feel steady all day long. In today's video, we'll uncover the 4 best coffees for seniors, the ones proven to support energy, memory, and longevity. If you're serious about your health after 50, make sure to subscribe. We share natural senior nutrition tips every week. Best coffee. 4. Organic medium roast Arabica with filtered water. The classic done right. Sometimes the healthiest habits don't require something new. They just need to be done right. And coffee is no exception. If you're over 60 and still love your morning brew, the simplest change you can make is to choose organic medium roast Arabica coffee brewed with clean filtered water. It sounds basic, but this small choice can make a world of difference for your heart, digestion, and energy. Let's start with the beans themselves. Arabica coffee, especially when it's organic, contains more chlorogenic acid than the cheaper Robusta beans often used in instant coffee. Chlorogenic acid is a powerful natural antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation and stabilize blood sugar. For seniors, that means fewer energy crashes, less joint stiffness, and better control of blood pressure throughout the day. In fact, a 2021 study published in Nutrients found that older adults who drank 2 cups of medium roast Arabica coffee daily had a 27% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who skipped coffee altogether. The next key is the roast level. Many people assume darker coffee is better, but for older adults, that's not always true. Dark roasts lose more antioxidants during roasting and can become harsh on the stomach. Medium roast, on the other hand, keeps the antioxidants intact while providing a smoother flavor that's gentle on digestion. You get a balanced taste, not too bitter, not too acidic. Perfect for those with sensitive stomachs or reflux. Then comes something most people never think about, the water. Your coffee is actually 98% water, so the quality of that water matters just as much as the beans. Using unfiltered tap water can introduce chlorine, fluoride, or even traces of heavy metals like lead or copper, all of which can build up over time and strain your kidneys and liver. But brewing with filtered water ensures a cleaner, softer cup that supports your body rather than stressing it. It's a small switch that delivers a big payoff, especially when you drink coffee every day. Finally, the brewing method. Many people over 60 love the French press or percolator because they're familiar, but these methods leave behind natural oils in coffee that raise LDL cholesterol. That's why the best choice is to use a paper filter, whether in a drip machine or a pour-over system. The paper traps most of the cafestol, the compound responsible for raising bad cholesterol, while letting through the rich flavor and antioxidants that make coffee beneficial. Together, these 3 steps, organic Arabica beans, filtered water, and paper filter brewing, create a simple ritual that truly supports your health. The caffeine in a moderate cup can sharpen focus and alertness, while the antioxidants work quietly in the background, calming inflammation and supporting your heart. It's coffee made not just for energy, but for longevity. If you like to add a little cream, choose organic whole milk or unsweetened almond milk for a gentle, balanced flavor. Skip the sugar or add a sprinkle of Ceylon cinnamon for a natural sweetness and extra blood sugar support. When you take that first sip, you'll taste the difference. Smooth, clean, and comforting without the harshness or afterburn. This is what coffee was meant to be: simple, pure, and nourishing. Sometimes the healthiest coffee is the simplest one: clean beans, clean water, clean heart. Best coffee 3: cold brew. Concentrate. The cool coffee that's kind to your stomach. Not every senior can handle a steaming cup of hot coffee in the morning. For some, that familiar warmth now comes with an unwanted guest: heartburn, bloating, or acid reflux that lasts all day. But giving up coffee isn't the answer. The solution may simply be to cool it down. Enter cold brew, concentrate, a smoother, lower acid, gut-friendly version of coffee that's quickly becoming a favorite among health-conscious adults over 60. What makes cold brew special isn't just the temperature, but the time. Instead of scalding the beans with boiling water, cold brew is made by soaking coarse ground coffee in cold filtered water for 12 to 24 hours. This slow extraction process changes everything. First, it drastically reduces acidity by 60 to 70% compared to traditional hot brewing. That means no sharp bite, no burning sensation, and far less irritation for sensitive stomachs. For anyone struggling with reflux, gastritis, or ulcers, cold brew offers a soothing alternative that's gentle yet energizing. Second, this method preserves more antioxidants, along with essential minerals like magnesium and complex compounds known as melanoidins. These work together to protect your heart, support blood vessel elasticity, and even guard your vision as you age. A 5-year study in food chemistry and human health found that melanoidins from coffee may help reduce oxidative stress and protect against macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of age-related vision loss. And here's something else most people don't realize. Cold brew contains up to 40% more metabolism-supporting compounds than hot coffee. Because it isn't exposed to heat, it avoids producing harsh byproducts that can interfere with insulin sensitivity or digestion. In simpler terms, you get all the flavor and alertness without the blood sugar roller coaster. Cold brew also gives you control. The concentrate can be stored in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks, letting you adjust the strength however you like. For a lighter morning cup, mix 1 part concentrate with 3 parts water or almond milk. For an afternoon boost, try a 1-to-1 ratio. You decide how much energy you need without brewing a new pot every time. This flexibility is especially valuable for older adults who may have joint stiffness or mobility issues. No need to lift heavy kettles or stand over the stove. Just pour, mix, and enjoy. Many seniors even freeze cold brew into ice cubes for quick use. Drop a few into a glass of milk, and you've got a refreshing, antioxidant-rich drink in seconds. If you want to take it a step further, add a dash of unsweetened almond or oat milk to increase calcium and make it even gentler on your digestion. Or sprinkle in a bit of Ceylon cinnamon for blood sugar balance and natural sweetness. Beyond the science, there's something emotionally comforting about cold brew. It's easy, calming, and kind. The kind of drink that doesn't rush you. It lets you start your day smooth and steady, not wired or jittery. Because at this stage of life, coffee shouldn't make you uncomfortable. It should make you better. Smooth, cool, and gentle. Proof that coffee doesn't have to hurt to help. Best coffee 2: coffee with collagen peptides. The morning ritual that rebuilds you. For many people over 60, mornings can feel a little different than they used to. The knees creak when you get out of bed. The joints feel a little tighter, and sometimes even your reflection seems to whisper that your body isn't recovering quite the same way it once did. But what if that first cup of coffee could do more than wake you up? What if it could help rebuild you from the inside out? That's the idea behind coffee with collagen peptides. A small, powerful upgrade that turns your morning ritual into a healing one. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body. It's the glue that holds everything together: your skin, bones, muscles, and joints. But after age 50, your natural collagen production drops by about 1 to 1.5% every year. By your 60s, you've lost enough that you may notice stiffer joints, sagging skin, slower wound healing, and even reduced muscle strength. The result? Moving, bending, and even simple walks can feel heavier than before. Adding 10 grams of collagen peptides to your coffee each morning is a simple, science-backed way to fight that decline. Collagen peptides, sometimes labeled hydrolyzed collagen, are broken down into smaller amino acids that your body can absorb easily, and when combined with a gentle boost of caffeine, blood flow increases, helping those amino acids reach the areas that need repair most: your joints, bones, and connective tissues. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed adults aged 60 to 75 who took collagen peptides daily for 6 months. The results were impressive: a 40% improvement in joint flexibility, 25% reduction in joint pain, and measurable increases in bone density around the hips, one of the most fracture-prone areas for older adults. In short, collagen didn't just make people feel better, it made their bodies stronger. The best part? Collagen peptides are tasteless and odorless. They dissolve instantly in hot coffee without changing the flavor or texture. You can add 1 scoop, about 10 grams, to your usual cup, black, with milk, or however you enjoy it. Stir well, sip slowly, and let it work quietly behind the scenes. This simple habit supports more than your joints. Collagen also improves skin elasticity, muscle recovery, and cellular energy. Many older adults who start adding collagen to coffee report subtle but powerful changes within weeks: walking farther without stiffness, standing up with less effort, and even noticing their skin looking smoother or firmer. For best results, choose a high-quality hydrolyzed collagen peptide powder from grass-fed bovine or wild-caught marine sources. Look for products that are third-party, tested for heavy metals and contaminants to ensure purity and safety. If you like to combine function with flavor, pair your collagen coffee with a dash of cinnamon or a splash of unsweetened almond milk. The cinnamon helps balance blood sugar, while the almond milk adds a creamy texture without extra sugar. Think of it this way: your morning coffee doesn't have to just wake you up, it can build you up. Every sip is a step towards stronger bones, smoother joints, and a more resilient body. It's not just coffee, it's repair in a cup. Best Coffee 1: Coffee with MCT oil, plus Ceylon cinnamon, the brain-boosting brew. Imagine starting your morning with a cup of coffee that doesn't just wake you up, it activates your mind. The fog lifts, your thoughts feel clear, your energy is steady, not jittery. That's the power of combining MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon with your daily brew. A simple, natural way to nourish your brain and balance your body, especially after 60. Let's start with MCT oil, short for medium-chain triglycerides. It's a type of healthy fat derived from coconuts that your body processes differently from regular fats. Instead of being stored, MCTs go straight to the liver and are converted into ketones, a clean, efficient fuel for both your brain and muscles. This is especially important as we age because the brain's ability to use glucose, sugar, as fuel naturally declines. That's one reason older adults often experience mental fatigue or brain fog. Ketones, on the other hand, bypass that slowdown and provide immediate, sustained energy. A 2021 study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that adults over 60 who added MCT oil to their diets improved working memory and cognitive flexibility by 31% in just 8 weeks. In other words, their brains literally worked faster and more efficiently, all from a simple dietary shift. Beyond brain health, MCT oil also supports steady metabolism. It helps the body burn fat instead of muscle, supports balanced blood sugar, and provides longer lasting energy without the crash that comes from sugar or excess caffeine. That means you stay sharp, calm, and productive well into the afternoon. Next comes Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon. Most store-bought cinnamon in the US is actually cassia cinnamon, which contains higher levels of coumarin, a compound that can be harsh on the liver if consumed regularly. Ceylon cinnamon, by contrast, is softer, sweeter, and far more beneficial for long-term use. Ceylon cinnamon works in perfect harmony with MCT oil. It helps your body respond better to insulin, improving how cells use glucose for energy. It also stabilizes blood sugar, preventing the spikes and crashes that can leave you tired or irritable mid-morning. And its natural anti-inflammatory compounds, especially cinnamaldehyde, help relax blood vessels, enhance circulation, and protect your heart and joints from age-related stress. Together, MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon turn your coffee into a functional fuel. You're not just drinking for taste, you're drinking with purpose. The MCT oil feeds your brain, the cinnamon balances your blood sugar. The result is smoother energy, sharper thinking, and fewer cravings throughout the day. To make it, brew your favorite medium roast Arabica coffee using filtered water. Add 1 teaspoon of MCT oil and 2 teaspoons of ground Ceylon cinnamon. For a creamy texture, you can blend it for 15 to 20 seconds or stir well if you prefer it simple. Drink it on an empty stomach, ideally 30 minutes before breakfast. That timing helps your body shift into mild ketosis, using ketones for fuel instead of sugar, giving your brain and metabolism a gentle, steady lift. Within days, many people report feeling more alert and focused, noticing they don't need that second cup as often. Over time, this blend can help improve memory, reduce joint stiffness, and even support a calmer mood. After all, at this stage in life, energy isn't just about how awake you feel, it's about how clearly you think. This cup doesn't just wake you up, it wakes up your mind. Now you know coffee isn't the problem. In fact, when chosen and prepared wisely, it can be one of the most powerful daily habits to protect your body, sharpen your mind, and lift your spirit. After 60, every small decision adds up, and your morning cup is no exception. So tomorrow morning, don't just reach for coffee out of routine. Make it count. Whether it's a clean organic Arabica, a smooth cold brew, a collagen-infused blend, or that brain-boosting MCT and Ceylon cinnamon cup, every one of these choices helps your body heal instead of hurt. The goal isn't to give up coffee, it's to make it work for you, not against you, because the right cup can improve how you move, think, and feel every single day. If this video helped you see coffee in a new light, take a moment to share your experience. Which of these 4 coffees will you try first? Leave a comment below. I read and reply to as many as I can. Your story might inspire someone else to start their own healthy coffee ritual. And if you found value here, please like this video and share it with a friend or family member over 60 who still begins their day with coffee. They'll thank you for it. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more weekly senior nutrition for longevity videos. Simple, science-backed habits that help you live stronger, clearer, and longer. Because in the end, every sip can be a step toward a sharper mind, a stronger body, and a longer, brighter life.